In this video, I'll be bringing your ideas to life. You guys gave me a lot of amazing ideas, and I've selected a few to integrate in this game. So, I'll be implementing Freeroam into the game, the Undertale minigame from the previous video, game lore, a few additional in-game functionalities, as well as a secret final idea. First of all, I'll be adding the very reason why you clicked on this video, Freeroam. Now, this is a very complicated feature to add. I have to create a body for the player, which, if you're someone who has watched the other videos of this series, you'll know my love for the beans. So that's going to be our character. Psst, by the way, if you are new, you should really subscribe. Only 2.8% of my viewers are subscribed, so 97.2% of you aren't. That's huge. So seriously, subscribing would mean so much to me. Thank you. Back to creating our bean, we're going to put a camera on our bean's face. This bean is pretty tiny though. We've got to change that. Let's make you thick. There you go. Thick bean. Now, all we have to do is add movement to our bean, which should be simple, right? Right? Spoiler alert, it was not. I had to go through hours of content about physics in order to create a system similar to real-life physics and the VR FNAF games, such as Help Wanted 1 and 2. Wait, what is that goofy wall? Welp, looks like I've got some animating to do. Manually making my animations frame by frame looks pretty bad and not realistic. It also takes a lot of time for something that doesn't look that good. So, I tried a technique that other 3D animators use. Animation rigging. I used the Unity Bone Renderer to rig and edit my animations faster and more efficiently. It automatically creates bones for models that you can move, and it affects the other body parts of the model, so the animation is way smoother and faster. On humanoid figures, this works really well, so it should be perfect for animatron. Damn it. I then made a system where you can switch between office view and Freeroam view. It is a flexible interaction system for interacting with the office. If the player needs to enter office mode or leave it, all they have to do is press E while near the office. Something special about this interaction system is that it gives off a very VR feel. I watched a YouTube video on interaction systems, which is what allowed me to make this. Freeroam is useful for moving around in the Five Nights at Freddy's location. However, while in Freeroam, you can't use the cameras since you aren't in the office. But then, what's the point of this functionality if all you can do is walk around and do nothing? So, I implemented the Undertale game from my previous video into one of these arcades. Additionally, two exceptional viewers have made amazing contributions to this minigame. ReadyBear from the previous video has made me lots of sprites to be used in this minigame, and Chili, another viewer, made me an insane Fuzzbear boss theme for this minigame. They are credited in-game and in the description if you'd like to check them out. In order for the player to be able to interact with this arcade and access the minigame, I reused the flexible interaction system so that when the player approaches the arcade, they only have to press E to interact with it. Now, let's implement this in-game. I put the sprites and the boss theme in the game, and let's see what it looks like. What, huh? What is going on? Why is the box just leaving? Bro, what the? There you go. This should be fixed. Perfect. By the way, the minigame itself is available on GameJolt and itch.io for free right now, so you can go ahead and give it a try after this video. If the player dies in the minigame, they die in the FNAF game as well. And if they run away, it just closes the minigame. There are two endings to the minigame, the genocide and the pacifist ending. Completing the genocide ending grants you a taser, where you can electrocute animatronics and stun them, although there is a reload time. The pacifist one grants you a portable flashlight that stops some animatronics, but there is no real load time or power shortage. I made the flashlight thanks to a very quick tutorial on light toggles, and the taser thanks to a tutorial on weapons, as well as my knowledge on NavMesh AI. Another feature I'd like to add to the Freeroam is a task, repair, and maintenance system, similar to the FNAF 3 tablet, but implemented with Freeroam. The player would have to go to the part and service room to open a power generator for more power, or fix lights, doors, and cams. Hey, that sounds like a very familiar viral game, which I totally didn't steal the idea. So hey, with movement we can now easily get power. Just go all the way to the other side of the map, flip this switch, and then come back. Easy stuff. After I published my first video, a viewer reached out to me in order to ask if they could make some lore for this game. I'm pretty bad at storytelling, so I obviously accepted. So this makes a pretty good game development team. This viewer, named Mr. Peter on my Discord, has made one heck of a huge script for the phone guy, as well as very detailed lore, which is fantastic. You'll be able to know more about this lore in the next few videos. The secret thing I wanted to add was a suggestion from this really sad comment that I had gotten on my second video. It was a pretty sad comment about this viewer's small black cat being dead. So, as a nice Easter egg, I decided to add it in the game to help this person grieve. The cat roams around the office and gives you additional power if you find and interact with it. I created an AI agent for it the same way as I did with the animatronics, so that they behave similarly to them using Unity's NavMesh AI. Before ending this video, I'd like to ask something to you, my dear viewers. I've been thinking about trying to make gaming videos in addition to my regular game development videos. It would be on the same channel as this one, and I could play this game, some other FNAF games, as well as games from other gaming communities. I'm also thinking about going back to streaming either on Twitch or YouTube, but before doing any of these, I'd like to know your opinion about this. Would you like gaming videos or streams? Would you watch them? Please let me know in the comments below. If you haven't already, you should watch the 2 other Five Nights at Freddy's videos, as well as the Undertale in 24 hours one, which somehow are part of the very same series. Stay tuned and subscribe!